Okay, can you hear me now? Let me know in the chat, please, if you can hear me. Let me know in the chat now if you can hear me, okay? Can you hear me? Let me know. Don't worry if you've donated, I've written your questions out. Okay, please let me know in the chat right now if you can hear me. Okay, it's not even showing I'm live on my tablet yet, so bear with me a second. Can you hear me? Can someone just please put in the chat if you can hear me? Because my live just went all strange on the other live. So people are commenting, but please let me know if there's sound on this live. Yes, sound, thank you. Okay, don't worry, VP, I've got your donation here. So let me just bring it up my end. It's not even showing yet on my side. So that's the old one. Just bear with me. Here we go. Let me bring this up. Let me turn the sound down. Okay. Right. I don't know what happened then. I'm very sorry. It happened to Sandra on her live not long ago. The sound went off. So big thank you to Victor for making me aware that the sound went off. So I have got donations I've written down. So don't worry if you've donated. I've got your question, okay? I will write down donations and come back on. So if you're watching this, you don't know what's going on. I just did about 20 minutes, but the sound went off. So thank you, Victor, for letting me know the sound went off. So if the sound goes off or anything goes weird with the live, please let me know, because there is kind of some weird technical stuff going on through YouTube right now. I'm not sure why, because it happened to Sandra on her live not long ago. So we're going to do a message for VP, okay, who's the top donation here, because I've answered the other questions. You know, it is what it is when technology comes in. I've answered questions. Thank you so much, Victor, for letting me know. I don't know what happened. So I've written down the donations. Just let people know if they're coming back in. If they have donated, I'm going to answer the question. But unfortunately, you know, for anybody who I was talking to, you know, that was the message. So everything happens for a reason. If you were receiving a message and the sound went off, it's a huge sign to have faith in the journey and to trust in the silence, that even though there's silence there, you're still communicating. Okay, so I'm going to go to VP's donation. Says, what's Jay thinking? So what's Jay thinking right now? What's Jay thinking? And a big thank you again to Victor for letting me know the sound's on. So take it everything's working okay right now, hopefully. Crazy, this technology. Just have to breathe through it and just say, okay, there's a reason for everything. So this is for VP. What's Jay thinking, okay? What's Jay thinking? What's Jay thinking? We've got believe in the impossible. Now, this is really interesting, because this is the message I think I was doing when the sound went off, because I was talking to someone else about the same thing. So I feel the angels are bringing this message in as a collective message as well. So what you're being shown here is your twin, Jay, is teaching you right now to have faith, teaching you to believe in the impossible, teaching you to trust that this love is real. Okay, this love is real, and that's what you're being guided to know. So you have to believe in the impossible and allow things to flow. So he's saying to you, our love is real and it is possible, but he needs to come to you in the right energy. We've got release your blocks. So there's blocks being released right now to actually bring you together the right way. So you have to have faith that the universe knows what it's doing, that there is always a plan, that the blocks are being released first that stop you from being fully together. And it's your blocks as much as his, because you're learning to surrender, to let go, and to let him make his move and come to you instead of trying to control things. So he's saying to you, thank you for giving me time to release my blocks as I make changes within myself. So changes are happening. So believe in the impossible. That's your message. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, Mangle, thank you for the donation, honey. Committed relationship. Will he want a committed relationship with you? Or are you going to be in a committed relationship? What do you need to know about commitment right now? I really feel you just need to let things flow. Okay, let me just tick off with my donation so I know where I am. It was a sound technical issue. Liz had to start again. Yeah, I did. So hopefully the sound's all on now. Okay, hopefully it won't happen again. But if it does, I'll just do the same thing. I'll just go off and come back on. Can't knock me down. Can't stop me from being here. So, you know, and it will be spiritual warfare going on as well, because we are the light, you know. So on Mangle, the message for you is conclusions are within reach. Things are going to turn around. This is a full moon eclipse energy. So things are going to come full circle. Things are going to turn around. Things are going to shift and change. Conclusions are within reach. So what that's saying to you is, if you want to be in a committed relationship with your person, it's within reach. But again, it's about believing in the impossible. If you think it's impossible, it will be. Have faith with God, all is possible. We've also got talk less, feel more. Now, isn't that interesting when the sound's just gone off? So it's like the angels are saying, you need to talk less and feel more, which means close your eyes and feel the love. Work on the 5D connection. Be more in tune with each other in that way through your feelings and your thoughts, instead of just always making it about the physical or the voice or, being physically together. And also, we've got detoxify. So things will be released before you can have that commitment. So talk less, feel more. So right now what that means is connect with each other through feelings and thoughts. And when you're together, instead of trying to force things forward or make things happen, just be in each other's energy and allow things to flow. But I feel the answer to your question is, yes, there's going to be a conclusion, and a committed relationship is within reach. You just have to have faith that things are changing and turning around. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, please give me a thumbs up as well, guys. It can be very stressful for us content creators, this side of the camera, when things go wrong technically. And that's the thing. So obviously Sandra went through it, and she rang me up after that live and we had a talk. So I'm glad really I was there and knew what was going on for it to happen this time. So, if anything happens technically, just let me know and then I'll delete and come back on. Not delete, but go off and come back on. Steph says, can I have a message from Zach? Okay, so I'm just working down my donations that I've got on my list here. So a message from Zach to Steph. What do we need to know? A message from Zach to Steph. We've got prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so what this means is this new moon is bringing in power, because your person is going to take back power and take back control. So it's like Zach is saying, I need to be the one to reach out. I need to be the one to come forward. I need to be the one to show you that I want to take control of this connection. So I feel this new moon is turning things around for Zach, because he's going to step forward with power. He's going to take the bull by the horns in a way. And prosperity lies ahead. So it's about abundance flowing in. A very prosperous time for the two of you. Opportunities coming in. So you may even see ladybugs or 1313. We've also got patience and intuition. So make sure at this time you're listening to your intuition and you're having patience. And remember, patience isn't about waiting around. It's about being in the moment. It's about knowing your truth, closing your eyes, connecting on the 5D. And as we've just had, talk less and feel more. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation. Message from my love. So a message from CC's masculine or CC's person. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for CC? What do we need to know? Emotions are running high. He's feeling very emotional today. So again, this moon is bringing in a supermoon energy for him. So it's bringing a lot of change. Is this even a supermoon? I've no idea, but it feels like one, because it's the 6-6 portal and it's a huge shift and change. And I don't connect with all of the portals that people talk about, like saying that every single 334477 is a portal. It isn't. It's how we perceive things. But this is a huge one. And that's because we're preparing for the energy of the solstice as well. This is what they give me. This year is a huge shift and change where we are right now. That's why you're feeling it all. So the emotions are running high. So your love's emotions, CC, are really high. So highs and lows, ups and downs, kind of spontaneous combusting energy. So anything can happen pretty much. So that's what you're being reminded to. So we've got new moon and Scorpio, go deeper. So go deeper. Okay, so he's going deeper into this. He's thinking about this. He's connecting with this. There's a lot of power. Okay, so he's going deeper within himself to feel his emotions, and he's feeling deeper about you today. So there's a lot of deep emotion. So allow him to feel what he's feeling today and get excited, because something big is shifting within him. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, I've written down everyone's donations, so I'm going through them. I've got Ashwini's just come in, and I've got you right now. So Ashwini is asking for a message from Amit. Okay, so don't worry if you've donated to me on the other live that I had to come off because the sound went off. I've got your donation here. So right now, what Amit is doing is reflecting. And he's reflecting on his priorities, things he needs to take care of. He knows he wants to make you a priority, and you are a priority. You just have to look a bit deeper. Okay, but he's reflecting on things he needs to do today, things he needs to take care of. So he's reflecting on his priorities. What do I need to change? What do I need to take care of? What's going on? And there may be some things he has to work on today, some priorities. He may have responsibilities today, obligations he's dealing with, whether this is at work or, within his situation. And he's saying our dreams, it says your dreams, but this is our dreams. You and him together need a practical plan. So what he's really doing is looking at his life, reflecting on things to be able to put the dream of being with you into a plan. And remember, they plan things for a long time and then boom, they execute it very quickly. Okay, so he'll be thinking about you and how he can be with you, and he'll be working on all of that, and then all of a sudden it will happen. So he's saying our dreams need a practical plan. So his dreams right now of being with you need a practical plan. That's what he's working on. So he's in the energy of making changes. So he's deeply thinking about what changes to make. And that's more important for you to know today than him saying, oh, I love you and I want you. He knows all of that. And he's already communicated that to you. He's saying, I'm reflecting on what I need to do to make this love of ours a reality and a priority. And that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Karina, thank you for the message. Spiritual reason of NK's visit to the motherland. Okay, this is for Karina with a C. So the spiritual reason of NK's visit to the motherland. So the first message is because the energy is gaining momentum. So whatever's happened, wherever he's been, whatever's gone on, it's moving things forward. It's creating a way forward. Okay, so the energy between you is gaining momentum. Don't let pride get in the way. So it's also to overcome ego, to work through wounds and fears and struggles. So this will be another reason why there's been that trip there or that visit. So it's been how he's been able to overcome certain things. And nothing will come of the situation. So what he's recognizing is until he makes a move or until he changes something within him, nothing will come of the situation. So I feel he's gone there to really make sense of things. So this is about gaining clarity and understanding about how to work through fears, how to move on from fears, because while he's in fear and while things are stagnant or stuck, nothing will come of the situation. And he wants something to come of the situation, and so do you. So he knows he's got to change things to be able to move forward, so he can show the world the real him. So while he's still being wearing a mask or not being authentic, hiding certain things about himself, not being true to himself, he's not showing the world who he really is. And that's creating a delay where nothing will come of the situation. So what he's gone on this trip, whatever this trip was for, to realise, okay, I can change my life. So I need to work through my fears to show the world who I really am. I need to work through my fears to overcome my ego that's getting in the way of me being my authentic self. And that's why the energy is gaining momentum. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful message there. Bear with me if you're donating, guys, because I'm just doing the donations from the other live because the sound went off. Just checking, is everything okay with the sound? Let me know in the chat, please, moderators. Is the sound okay? And we're going to do a message for Shivia, who donated on the last live as well. Blocks on the right side of my body, what is it? So you're going through things in your body, and it's on the right side of your body. Now, some people say this can be connected with the masculine side, the feminine side, but take that away, okay? There's a reason why it's happening. Okay, so I'm going to say, what's going on here. So what Archangel Raphael is saying to you, you deserve to be healthy. Okay, thank you, Andrew. All good with the sound. You deserve to be healthy. You deserve to be loved. You deserve all the things in your life that you are wanting. And the blocks on your right side of your body is actually your body's way of saying that you may not be allowing those desires or dreams in. So the message is you've got to choose to be healthy. You've got to choose to feel valuable, to choose to feel lovable, to choose what's right for you. And because it's on the right side of your body, I feel it's you being able to choose what's right for you. Okay, not what just kind of putting up with what you're going through. So you can say, right, I choose to find peace. I choose to feel healthy. I know I deserve more than this. I know I am worthy. I know I'm valuable. So I feel affirmations are going to be able to move you into a higher energy. So affirmations like I deserve health, I deserve love, I deserve blessings, and this is going to shift the blocks. So all the blocks you're feeling in your body right now are going to be released through affirmations. So if I bring in the romantic love oracle and affirmations, so it's really kind of a physical representation of what you're going through in your own mind or in your life right now. So affirm, I relax about my life. Bear with me a sec, it just went off there. See, there's technical stuff going on today. You've got to bear with me. This is why I say, you know, even with donations don't guarantee your question answer, because I can't help it if things go weird or things happen with technology. You know, it's just the way it is. So we have to have faith in knowing that what we're receiving is there, regardless of whether we get a question answered or not, okay? But just to go back to this message I'm doing for Shivia, relax about your life. Don't take things so seriously. You are attractive, you are magnetic. So affirm I'm attractive. I'm magnetic, I relax about my life, and then you don't take things so seriously. So I feel you may have been taking things seriously, and that's been creating blocks in the energy. But those blocks will be released when you choose to remember you are healthy. I hope that helps, okay? Larisha, thank you for the donation. So what I'm doing, guys, if you're jumping on, I can see people are donating, but you're going to have to bear with me because my previous live went off, the sound went off. So I'm still answering those donations, okay? So I've got, if I go back down to where I came on here, okay, yeah. So I've got from Jill, I've got Jill's donation. I've got all your donations, but you're going to have to bear with me, okay? Like, donations are coming in now, guys. I can't guarantee I'm going to answer them. I'll do my best, okay? Because I'm still working through donations from the last live that I had to go off because the sound went off, okay? It's technical things. It's one of those things, nothing I can do about it. So Larisha says, please can I have an angel message. So let's do an angel message for Larisha with this new moon. So what do we need to know for Larisha? Can you see now my tablet keeps going dark? It's like it's trying to turn itself off. So I've just got to keep an eye on everything that's going on, okay? So I'm not getting stressed about it. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it, you know. So, well, Larisha, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Larisha, we've got the message of surrender to the divine. So that's the angel message. For everything to move forward for you, you just need to surrender and give it to God. Pray about it. Surrender to the divine, because that's going to bring everything around for you. So surrender. And when you feel like you're surrendering, you just need to surrender more. So trust the universe, and that's what we do when we surrender, and reflect on your priorities right now. Think about what you want right now. Think about yourself right now. Think about what, you know, your dreams are, or what, you know, what your dreams are, what you want to bring into your life, what you're creating. That's what you need to do. So surrender, focus on you, your priorities, and trust the universe to bring everything in. And I feel that's what you're learning right now in your connection. I hope that helps, okay? What's that? Bear with me a second. Slim says, why did the mods time me out for saying hello? I've no idea. It could have been a mistake. Sometimes it's easy done where it's a slip of a finger. Don't take it personally. Unless you were being obnoxious or saying anything that you shouldn't have been saying, if you probably timed out by mistake. I've got amazing moderators. Okay, so don't take it personally. You're here now? Hello, hello. We've got Kat says a message from S. Kat, thank you for being here. And I have answered your question over on the Warriors as well. So what do we need to know from S? What does S want to say to Kat today? What does S want to say to Kat today? Here we go. The message coming through is conclusions are within reach. So it feels like S is working things out, you know, and he's saying to you, don't worry, conclusions are within reach. We're going to sort things out. So I feel this is definitely a message about coming back together. And, you know, it says full moon eclipse. I feel that means that things are turning around. And things could even turn around during this new energy we're in, but especially as we move towards the full moon, where there's going to feel like an eclipse because it's going to turn around. So if I go to when that is the 22nd, or is it the 21st? 21st the solstice. Is it the 22nd, the strawberry moon? I've put the 22nd down. I don't think it is on the 21st itself. It may well be, but many people are going to feel it around then anyway. But you're going to feel a big shift around the solstice energy. So conclusions are within reach is working things out. That's a big message about reconciliation. I hope that helps, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. GD's current feelings. So what do we need to know for GD? How is GD currently feeling? Here we go. We've got a fiery climax approaches. So when I connect with that energy, this is very much about the intimate energy between you. He's feeling very turned on to you today. He's thinking about you in that way. Okay, so this is also about action and movement and change. So a fiery climax is approaching. So use your own imagination to understand what that means. Because I can't go into it because it's too, naughty. But I'm really feeling that that's how he's feeling with you. He's fantasizing about with you connecting with you in that way. And if you want to go more into that, I do offer an intimate reading that we can do, but it's done through email. It's not done through YouTube because I have to write it out and send it through email because I can't do it in a video. But if you want information on that, you're quite welcome to reach out to me for my prices on that. But I feel this is a big sign about him feeling very attracted to you in an intimate way. And you're going to feel the heat in the body. Okay, hot and cold flashes maybe, but this is also showing you something is building. Something is building. He's like a volcano that's ready to explode. So something is coming. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Pamy, thank you for the donation. He's 3D feelings. So what's going on with these 3D feelings? He's contemplating things right now. So he's spending a lot of time in thought, meditation. He may not be meditating the way you do meditation, but he is connecting with himself to think about things, to contemplate, to work things out. So the new moon is bringing in the energy of going deep within. So he's going deep within to process his thoughts and feelings. He needs some time today. You need some time to work it out. That's what you need to know. So work on you today, giving back to yourself. And that's all the donations from the other live, okay? So again, I'm sorry that happened. It's YouTube. It's now to my hands. But I have answered everybody's donations there. So welcome everyone who's here now. Let me know if anything starts going a bit crazy with anything. Thank you, Victor. I'm so grateful I saw that. I've just finished now, Donna, but I'm going to the donations on this live now, okay? So now I'm going to go to Jill with the first donation here. Says, what are Matt's feelings towards me at the moment? Does he have a desire to give us a chance or a new beginning, or would he really prefer that I move on? Jill, move on from the drama and the struggle, the worry. You can't move on from your true twin. You can't move on from someone who's meant to be in your life. So we're taking the labels away. If you're meant to be with Matt, you'll be with Matt. That's what you need to know. So emotions are running high. That's what you need to know. He's feeling very emotional around you. He's feeling emotional about you. And he's saying nothing is yet set in stone. So he's still working things out. Now, what this means is this is a really good card. Because it's not like he's saying to you, I want you to move on. Okay? What he's saying is it's not yet set in stone. So it means he's back and forth in what he's feeling and thinking. So one day he's thinking, I really can't do this. It's too stressful. The block in my throat. That creates a block. And the next day he wants a new beginning. He wants to reach out and come forward. So he's in a push-pull energy. So the best thing you can do is focus on you, shining your light, rising your energy, raising your vibration, but rising up to be in the energy of power and to feel good about yourself, to feel valuable, to affirm it. I am valuable. To think, why wouldn't he want me? Think about how amazing you are and focus on that instead of thinking, what does he want? Instead of that, think, right, what do I want? What's good for me? Is he good for me right now? And if he isn't good for you right now because he's back and forth in his energy, then remember you're being protected from it. But nothing is yet set in stone because he's still working it all out and he's very emotional. And when they're emotional, they don't know what they're doing anyway. So just focus on self-love and have faith in the love. And if you were meant to be, you'll be. And that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Ever Arius, thank you for the donation, honey. 66 portal, new moon, messages from my twin. Thank you, Liz. Many blessings to you, goddess. Thank you for your energy. I'm sending you so much love. What do you need to know? Meditate and contemplate. So this is a great day to go within. And I do feel that they are doing that today. And when I did the live yesterday, I really picked up on this energy of ego. They are in ego. They need to overcome the ego. They're afraid of the feelings and they want to move forward, but they don't know what to do. And this is what they're working out today. So today they're in the energy of meditation and contemplation. So he's going within today. The new moon is bringing an opportunity for him to go within and think about what the next steps are. And this is a Pisces energy, which is about very deep thinking. So he's going within to think and reflect on your priorities. And you are a priority in his life, even if it may not seem that way right now. So he's reflecting on what to do. And again, I'm really connecting with this energy, like collectively, because I picked up the same thing for Ashwini's twin, and I picked up the same thing for a few others as well, even on the other live. So they are really reflecting on things today to move this connection into a priority. So they're meditating and contemplating. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Angel Love, thank you for the donation. Can I get a message from my person today? What are his plans for our future? So what do you need to know for your future with this person? Okay, and again, I feel it will be meditating and contemplating, reflecting. That's how things move forward. So the message is, a new start is coming. That's his intention. That's what he wants. And that's what he's planning for the future. So the new moon is bringing in a new start. That's what you need to know. It's a good thing. I hope that helps, okay? Susanna, thank you for the donation. Any messages, Liz? What do you need to know? Any messages for Susanna? Any messages for Susanna? What do you need to know or be aware of today? What do you need to know? We've got the end of a tough cycle approaches. So anything that you've been experiencing, especially since, like a cycle around last year and moving into the new year, that if it's been tough, it's coming to the end now. So something better is on the way. Okay, and when I'm saying something better, I don't mean another person. I mean something, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel like something is shifting. I know you'll already be feeling that right now. Lighten up. So the angels are asking you to lighten up, which means just breathe through what you're going through. Focus on playfulness and, raising your vibration, going in nature, using affirmations, thinking positive, be more in the present moment. The way we lighten up is being more in the present moment and giving our concerns to heaven. So this is about prayer, asking for advice, asking the angels for assistance, knowing you're not alone. And that's going to move everything forward. But I feel there's a completion cycle that, is shifting out now. So I feel as you move as well towards July and August, you're going to be in a much better headspace, or things are going to feel much better. I hope that helps, okay? Laura, thank you for the donation, honey. Carrot One is running up to you and Grace and giving you so many hugs and kisses. And Carrot One is also blowing kisses today to all the carrot mummies and daddies and all of the cousins all over the world. So Laura says, hello, lovely Liz. I'm curious to know what signs my love sees about me. Does he see my name too? Well, I feel he definitely will see the signs that you're seeing. Okay, so what does he see? What does he want you to know? So the message coming up is have faith in your dreams. So he will see things connected with you and it reminds him to have faith. If he sees like a butterfly or a flower, or even if he looks up at the moon, that's how he's reminded of you. So he's reminded of you in beauty. Things that are beautiful, like flowers. Things like, I'm looking outside and I just see things that are beautiful. Things in nature, things that are beautiful. I'm not talking about other people. I'm talking about nature. So a flower is beautiful when you look at it that way. A bee, there's bees flying around this plant out here. This plant, this thing outside, this flowering thing, what I've got here, whatever it is. I'm not into gardening, as you can see. It's like a little bush thing. But, things to do with nature, that's what I'm connecting with. So in this card, you've got butterfly, you've got a bee, there's a flower, there's the new moon here as well. And, that's a waxy moon. But this is the energy of nature. So I feel anything that is beautiful reminds him of you and it buoys his faith. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what's Lewis going through? Well, he will be going deep within to his thoughts today because that's the energy of this new moon and this 6/6 energy, and it's a powerful one. It's turning things around. Things are turning around. So what I'm connecting with is this as well. If, and this is a collective message. This is for Samantha, what I'm connecting with here. But I just want to give this message out. What I'm feeling about, I was talking to Sandra about this yesterday, because I really feel this, what's happening. Okay, if you've been struggling with something, whoever's watching this, if you're watching this with me right now, or you're watching this back with me and you get this message, if you've been struggling in your connection and you feel like it's all been a breeze for your twin, it's shifting around. So you're going to start feeling better and your twin is going to start feeling more stressed out or worse. And I'm not saying, they're going to be like, not able to get out of bed, but they're going to start worrying and stressing and wanting you back, wanting to come into your energy. So that's the shift that's happening. So what's Lewis going through? we've got hold your vision. So he's got a vision right now of what he wants, and he needs to hold that vision and to look at the bigger picture. So he's got a vision of the bigger picture. What this means is the future, how things are going to be. And he needs to focus on that. So he has a vision of the bigger picture, has a vision of the future. And what you're being reminded is to remember there's always a reason for everything. There's a bigger picture. There's always something bigger going on than we are aware of. Because what we do is we go into ego, don't we? We go into fear and stress about things instead of seeing through the eyes of love. So look at the bigger picture. He has a vision. He knows what he wants. It's about manifesting that vision. I hope that helps, okay? Wow, I'm at the top of the chat, okay? So I think I handled that quite well, don't you? You know, the disappearing of the... I'm going to just reset it, actually. The disappearing of the live and the sound going off and all of that. So I'm just going to reset it now. So again, I am accepting donations again if anyone wants to donate. Don't worry, I will get to you. So just bear with me here. What am I doing? I'm trying to click back on my live. Come on, Liz, what are you doing? There we are. Okay, so just wait for it to click in. Me refreshing it like this just clears everything up, and then it stops me having any further issues with the chat going off. Okay, so hello everyone. So I had a bit of an issue, if you don't know, earlier. Okay, my other chat started the live, everything was fine, and then the sound went off. And it happened to Sandra on her live, my best friend, World Illuminator 11. It happened on her live the other day. Okay, and she was talking for a long time until she realised as well. So a big shout out to Victor for letting me know the sound had gone off. And a big shout out to my moderators for doing such an amazing job as well. Just wanted to say that to you, you know, Andrew, Laura, Victor, whoever else is in the house as well. Welcome, welcome. But thank you for all the good that you do. It means so much to me, and I'm so grateful to have you as moderators as well. You do an amazing job. I just want to say that to you. If you haven't already, guys, give me a thumbs up as well. So I'm going to go into the chat now, okay? So let's move the chat right up to where I was here too. I'm going to bring in a message for... so I'm just looking down the chat and seeing who I can answer. We've got Karen. Karen says, hey Liz, is there any possibility of the marriage between Artie and Vickers? Will Vickers give a marriage proposal in the coming future? So again, it's about allowing things to unfold naturally. Okay, that's what you need to let things happen naturally. So the message coming through is prosperity lies ahead, a time to give rather than take. So this is definitely about prosperity, but what I'm feeling with this is, so the prosperity energy is about things moving forward. What I'm actually feeling is there needs to be balance for it to be a working, prosperous marriage. So I feel that right now this person is working, I feel both of them, both people, both, you know, parties need to be working on balancing their energy, giving to themselves, self-love, self-care, so that they're able to give to each other equally. Because it feels like there may be some you know, more giving than receiving. It's not equally balanced. So prosperity will lie ahead, which means the marriage will be successful and it will come when there is balance. That's the message, okay? So remember, there's always a reason for everything that happens. I know I've had a donation come in, but I'm just going to do a message for Pinza. Great to have you here, honey. Pinza says, just putting my energy out. I'm struggling more than ever with the man I really thought was my person, maybe a twin flame, and someone else wants to know if they should make a move, but truly loves me. Well, let's bring in a message for you right now. This is for Pinza. What do you need to know? So I'm just going to give it to heaven and say, what do the angels want you to know? What do the angels want you to know? The angels saying to you, you and your loved ones are safe. So you are loved and you are safe. And your loved ones are safe. So the angels are saying to you, as you move towards July, okay, just trust that everything is working out the way it's meant to. You are truly loved. And I feel that's what you need to know, that you are loved. This person does love you. And you are safe right now. There's no need to fear. So just try and be more in the present moment and allow things to flow. We get in our own way when we don't allow things to flow. We try and control things, or we're trying to put labels on things. And that's why I've been taking the labels away, because labels can cause confusion. So the angel's saying right now you're on a journey of discovery. Today, release your old beliefs, your old convictions and your preconceived notions. And in their place, and that can be about labels and everything else, or any things you thought were going to happen. In their place, seek new ideas, innovation and endless possibilities. Be adaptable and be able to see beyond your previous limitations and discover greater worlds inside of you. Isn't that powerful? I've just seen Chris come in. I just want to make Chris a moderator. Bear with me a second. Because Chris is, you know, he lives near where I am and he's been a huge support for me over the last 5-6 years. I know him in person and he's over on Wigs with Liz as well. So welcome, Chris. Thank you for being here. I just saw you in the chat there. I'm sending you so much love. And I'm wearing Joss, if you're wondering as well. Joss in marble brown today for a change. Big hair today. So what the message is, sorry about the interruption there. Going back to your message, you were discovering who you are. So this is a journey of discovery. So today I release my old beliefs, convictions and preconceived notions. And in their place I seek new ideas, innovation and endless possibilities. I'm adaptable, I'm able to see beyond my previous limitations, and I discover greater worlds inside of me. Isn't that powerful? So think about what you're going through right now, the person you are. Focus on your power, and that will move things into place. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I've got some donations coming in then, guys. So, Samantha, I've already answered your question, as you know. We've got, Samantha was on, let me just double check, because obviously with me other donations on here as well. I know I've answered Samantha's question there, but I put a like on it, so I must have done. We've got Sakia. Are we on the other one? No, okay, I'm mixing you up with someone else there. Just ignore what I'm doing right now. I'm just like, what am I doing? Because I had the other chat in the other live and it went off, okay? So thank you, Sakania, for your donation. What is Harshit's current feelings for me? Any messages for me? So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Hey, America, sending you lots of love. Are you in good old merry England? I certainly am. I'm from Stoke-on-Trent, which is where Robbie Williams is from, the singer, if you're wondering. So the message coming through for you, Sakanya, is what Harshit is doing right now is releasing negativity. Harshit is aware that's what he needs to be doing. He needs to release negativity to bring things around full circle. So he's trying to, well, you are being protected right now as well because he's got a sting in his tail because he's going through fears and negative energies. He's going through negativity within himself. And when they're going through that energy, they can be volatile. So they can be angry and frustrated, not with you, with themselves. And then they can lash out and project out what's going on within. So he wants to release negativity so he's able to come towards you, okay? So the message coming through, we've also got focus on the positive. Isn't that interesting when we've got, it's time to release negativity to focus on the positive. So the message coming through for you right now is keep your thoughts positive, and that will also push him into a higher vibrational energy. And it will assist him to focus on the positive. So the new moon is bringing in the energy where you're able to focus more, to focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. And that's what he's doing. He wants to focus on you, which he does want. And they give me fear, but he needs to release fears around being with you the right way. And he's saying, I want to focus on the positive with you right now. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? America says, the Beatles, I own every single one of their albums. Wow, amazing. He's saying, does Sydney have feelings for me? I want to answer your question. Does Sydney have feelings for you? And then I'm going to move up the chat, okay? Sydney wants to take action towards you with this new moon. So this is the energy of taking action. There's another card coming out here as well. Because Sydney wants to show the world who he really is. So he wants to show you his true self. Okay? So he wants to step into his power. He wants to open up to you. So I am definitely feeling he's going to take action and show you who he truly is. And there's going to be a fiery climax. So definitely feel there's lots of passion between you and fire. So definitely is attracted to you and he wants you and he's turned on to you. And he wants to be with you in that way. And your hard work is paying off. So what this means is, and this is the card that moved in the deck that I had to take out. So this is the work you've been doing on you. And the way you are is attracting him in. Or it's attracting to you everything you want. So your hard work right now, what you've been doing in this connection or the work on yourself, you know, working on self-love and giving back to you is opening the doors, because I do feel it's going to end in making love. So I definitely do feel that he wants to take action. So give it time. Okay, you've got Aries energy and Aquarius energy as well. So, you know, this is about fire and it's about air. And I do feel this is about you breathing through things when you go into your head and trusting that he is taking action. And I feel it's happening now. You know, these are things happening now. So I do feel this a quick energy coming in as well. It's going to be a spontaneous energy. So that's your message. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, let me go back down to where I was in the chat. Bear with me a second. We've got Elaine. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Any messages from VD today? So what do we need to know for VD today? What do we need to know for VD today? What do we need to know for VD today? So VD is saying to you today, I'm gaining confidence to move forward. So confidence is the key to success. So Elaine, the message for you first of all is you must be confident in yourself and in this love. Believing in yourself, remembering how valuable you are. Because the more confident you are, the more success there'll be. And this is definitely a shift between now and August time. And I keep connecting with that as well. So make sure between now and August time, you are feeling confident and you're remembering your value. And if you struggle with that, you can call on Archangel Zadkiel to help you remember that and to access that power within you. So confidence is going to be the key to success for you. So what he's doing is also gaining his own confidence to move forward. But the more confidence you have, the better things will go. Because you're going to think, well, why wouldn't he want me? Look at me. You know, and that isn't you being vain. It's about you remembering your own power and who you are. So the message is lighten up. And that's also what he needs to do. So he needs to lighten his load. You know, he needs to let go of struggles and fears. And you're being guided to lighten your load as well, which means give any worries to heaven. And that will release blocks. So when you pray about what you're struggling with, the answers and the solutions will come. You remember, when we have faith, it moves mountains. So release your blocks by praying about them, giving them to heaven, and having confidence in the connection. That's the message. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? It's like he's saying to you, why wouldn't I want you? Why wouldn't I? Pinza, thank you for the donation. Honey, sending you lots of love. Thank you. I hope that message resonated with you. Karts Fan, thank you for the donation. Hi, let's got to get a message from Divine and my person. So what do you need to know? Let's get a message from your person and the Divine. So what's the message for you today? This is a Karts Fan. Surrender to the Divine. Wow. So the Divine, you know, you're saying, okay, a message from the Divine. The Divine is saying surrender to the Divine. So you need to surrender right now. Give it to God. And this card's moving, believe in the impossible. So surrender and have faith, believe in the impossible, because the word impossible means I'm possible. So what does your person want to say to you today or want you to know? Let your fears dissolve. So between now and the Cancer energy, so between now and July, he's going to be releasing himself from fear. He's going to be releasing himself from anything that's holding him back from you. That's what you need to know. So you must believe in this love, have faith in it and trust in it for this to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donations, honey. May I get a message from Frank? How is he? And can I get an angel advice on how to find joy in my career path? So what do you need to know? To find joy in your career path, the best thing to do is to look at things you have to be grateful for. You know, start looking at where you are right now and just being grateful for everything. And that's going to improve things. It's going to open doors. So we've got, confidence is your key to success, and it flew out. So have confidence in what you're doing. Have confidence. So regarding Frank, be confident. Again, like I've just said, say to yourself, why wouldn't he want me? Remember your own value and your own worth. But regarding career, be confident in what you're doing. Be confident about what you can offer to your field, you know, to the people that you are offering a service to, or the field of work or the line of work you're in. Confidence is the key to success. And I feel the more grateful you are now, the more things are going to move forward. Now, he wants to speak to you. Okay, so he wants to communicate, but the message is speak your world into being. Okay, so remember, what I'm being guided to share with you first of all is to remember that thoughts become things. Okay, so if you're thinking positive things, that's what you're going to manifest. And this goes with career as well. You know, to speak your world into being. If you're focused on negatives or the karmic situation or anything else, that's what you're going to be bringing in. So it's just affirm things like, I am rich in all things. I am confident in who I am. Everything is working out beautifully for me. I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship. Everything is as it's meant to be. Everything is wonderful. So when you affirm, I am in a wonderful, loving relationship, say that. Because if you said, I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship with Frank, then your ego will say, no, you're not. he's doing this or he's doing that. Whereas if you say I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship, you feel that way. Because guess what? You can be in a loving relationship right now with your own self, with heaven, with the inner union. So just say, I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship. This is an amazing day. Wake up and feel grateful as soon as you wake up and you get out of bed. Look around and say, today's going to be a fabulous day. And things will start shifting and changing. So what else do you need to know? And I'm using these cards today. I'm not doing message cards today because I'm reading them intuitively. So these are the messages that need to come through. He's finding strength to be able to approach you. And he's finding strength to be able to change his situation. So that's what he's doing today. He's going within to find strength to make changes, to speak his truth, to speak the world into being, to make things happen. That's what he's doing. I hope that helps, okay? Cassie, great to see you. Sending you so much love, honey. Cassie says, let's find your message. Where's Cassie's message? There you are. Hello, everyone. What does David want to communicate in his silence? And what will June bring to our connection? So what do you need to know? Okay, what do you need to know today? Oh, okay. I'm going to use a different deck. Them are the two cards that need to come out on this one. But I'm going to use a different deck as well. It's like, ooh, things shifting around, things changing. What do you need to know? Okay, so the first message we've got coming up is breathe through the tension. So if there's any tension, then obviously if there's silence, there'll be some tension. So breathe through this silence, breathe through the separation, breathe through the tension, breathe. Because that will calm you down and it will relax you and it will move you into an energy of peace where you're observing the journey and responding to it with love instead of reacting to it with fear. So a fiery climax is actually approaching between you. So something is building up right now and that's going to create a breakthrough. And that's what June is bringing in. Now, the fiery climax is also about the way it feels for you. The energy, the attraction, the desire. And that's why there's going to be a powerful change. So during June and the new moon, things are turning around and there's going to be a powerful change. And the energy is gaining momentum. And they're giving me a bit of tooth pain, so I feel he's making a decision to move forward. Now, I really am feeling there's going to be a breakthrough in June. So the angel is saying to you, breathe right now through the tension, breathe. And this is the energy of Aries to Scorpio. And Scorpio is obviously around October. Let me just find the date itself. Okay, I've got all my dates written down here. So Scorpio, we've got October to November. So something is definitely changing and shifting between now and November. But I do feel that the energy is shifting in June. So something is building up and approaching, which is a really powerful energy. But I feel he is turned on to you. I'm feeling a lot of that around today. There's a lot of desire today, and you're going to be feeling that in your body. I hope that helps, okay? So things are turning around. Liza, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Anything from my DM, please, and thank you. So what do you need to know? This is for Liza. So this is the card here. The message we've got coming through, we've got what do you need to release. So things need to be released right now for you guys to be together. So your DM is thinking about this. What do I need to release? What do I need to change? And this card's moving as well at the back of the deck here. What do I need to heal so I can show the world who I really am? What do I need to do? So your person is in a contemplation energy, especially as we move towards the full moon, so they can show the world who they really are, show you who they really are, come forward in a vulnerable energy, in a more loving energy. So there's a shift here between the new moon and the full moon for you. Now, all you have to do is, with this new moon, bring love into the situation. And that means send this person love through your energy. Focus on love, respond with love, be in the energy of love, fill up your own cup, and remember that you are good enough. So affirm that I am valuable, I'm good enough. Now, I feel this is also what your DM is working on, to feel worthy of you and good enough for you so that they can move forward so the past doesn't hold them back. So your person is saying to you, I want to open up, I want to bring love into our connection, I want to show you who I really am, and just working on feeling good enough to you, feeling good enough to be with you, to come to you, so I don't let the past or what's happened in the past hold this back. So there's a shift taking place. And he's thinking about all of this. What do I need to release? And guess what it is? Fear. That's all it is. Once he releases fear, he's going to move forward towards you in a higher way. I hope that helps, okay? Just bear with me while I find out where I was in the chat, because it all moved then. So we're going to do a message for Anne. Thank you for the donation, Anne. Anne says, hi, does Bo still believe in a 3D relationship? Does Bo still believe in a 3D relationship? So the message coming up is, it's time to release negativity. So it feels like he is a very negative person sometimes. He doesn't mean to be, he just gets dragged into things. You know, it's like when you're plugged into the matrix and, you know, you believe what's going on around you. And you're not allowing yourself to see beyond that. And that's what he's really dealing with. He's learning how to step away from the physical reality to envision more. So he wants to envision more. He doesn't have this vision of more. He just thinks, am I able to have that? Am I capable of that? And when he's operating in a higher vibration, when he's feeling positive, he does believe in that. But then he goes back into this negative energy. And that's what he needs to release. And he knows that. It's like the message we've just had, what do I need to release? He knows he needs to release negativity. And that's something he's working on. Because that can also affect the way he communicates with you or the way he communicates with others. He needs to find a balance to be able to move things forward. And he wants to be in a 3D relationship with you when he's balanced. When he's able to give to you and receive from you. And the angels are saying to you, you must trust that all will be well. That you'll be okay, that you'll end up where you're meant to be. Because if you're truly meant to be with Bo, then you're going to be with Bo regardless of how things seem. So instead of thinking, does he believe? Ask yourself the question, do you believe? Because you have enough belief for the both of you. Because you are one. So when you believe and you have faith, your vibration shifts and changes. And he will feel that on a very high level. So forgive the past, forgive anything that's gone on. I feel he is forgiving himself for things that have happened in the past and the way he's held this connection back. And the angel's saying you must trust now that all will be well, that there's no need to fear, that you are safe. So I'm going to bring you one more card in. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Yeah, release blocks to bring in communication. So blocks are being released right now to bring in the right kind of communication. And this says talk to the moon. So right now you can journal down your thoughts or talk to the angels about this or, you know, talk to him in the higher way through the 5D realm. And that's going to open all the doors to move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I have to get admitted for a detox on an emergency basis because the doctor said my health is not okay. I'm a little scared, will this work out? I have some ovary pain. So sending you so much love and healing. Let's all put prayer hands in the chat, please, and send prayers to this beautiful lady, okay? To the amazing Jacinta. So remember, everything you're going through is growing you. It's making you stronger. That's what you're being reminded. So what does Archangel Raphael want you to know? And remember, your doctor's saying your health is not okay. Listen to your own self. Okay, listen to yourself. What he's saying is you need to make changes. That's really what your doctor is saying to you. Something needs to change. And when you feel physical stuff in the body, when you're going through physical things, it's also because it's stress related. It's connected with what's going on in the mind. The mind creates struggle and stress. And then we feel we're not at ease. And when we feel we're not at ease, we get diseased. So we start feeling disease in the body, dis-ease. So when you feel at ease again, when you're feeling okay, breathing, relaxing, calming your energy down, affirming you are safe, that dis-ease will dissipate, okay? So you have the power now to turn things around. And the Archangel Raphael is reassuring you, saying, yes, it's going to be fine. And that's what you're saying. Am I going to be okay? I'm a little scared. Will it work out? So Archangel Raphael, the divine physician of heaven, who I trust over any doctor or any dentist or anyone else, is coming through to say to you, yes, it's going to be fine. So let that put your mind at rest first of all. Let that calm your energy down. And affirm, I am safe. Call on Archangel Raphael. Call on Jesus. Not only to be with you and bring in a healing, but to guide you to the right people that you are seeing at the doctors or at the hospital or wherever you're going. Say to Jesus and Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the right people who give me the right guidance and the right help and the right support and the right, physical, whatever it is you need. Whatever it is, whether you have to have surgery or you just have a checkup or you have a scan or whatever it is. And I'm not saying you're going to need any of those things. What I'm saying is when you call on the angels, they will bring the right people in and you'll get the right treatment and you'll get the right support, okay? We've got pregnancy as possible. Now, I feel you need to hear this because you've also said it's connected with your ovaries. Okay, so it could be connected with this energy of you may be thinking, what about pregnancy? What about having more children or having kids? Or if there's something like that on your mind. Okay, and the angel's saying pregnancy is possible. So I feel this could be, if anything happens to your ovaries, and I'm not saying it's going to happen, I'm just giving you the all sides of it here. There's other ways you can have a child. Remember, there's adoption, there's many other ways. So it's not over for you. I feel there's some fear there, or some fear within about pregnancy or having a kid or something like that. And the angel's saying pregnancy is possible. And, it's not like, oh, you're pregnant right now. You could well be. But, this is more about you understanding that everything is possible for you. It's okay. And this could also be a sign for you nothing bad is going to happen to your ovaries. Okay, it doesn't matter how old you are physically, because with God all is possible. Okay, you're as youthful as you feel you are. It's nothing to do with age or anything like that, or biological clock or anything like that. The angel's saying pregnancy is possible. So I feel that's a sign that your ovaries are going to be fine. Or you're going to be able to have a child anyway, if that's what you want. This could be a new time of life for you. Okay, so this could be embracing something new. Something new is happening in your life right now. And sometimes we hold on to the past so much it causes disease in the body. So it's a new time of life. It's about breathing through what you're going through. A fresh start. This could even be connected with midlife. There could be many things going on. Midlife can start in your 20s. I'm talking about things like going through a change. Like currently for me, I'm going through my perimenopause, but I'm nearly 48. But what I'm saying is age is illusion. There's people who go through that at 20. So it's about understanding age is illusion. You go through whatever you need to go through for your soul growth. And the most important thing here is Archangel Raphael is saying to you, whatever's going on, it's going to be fine. Okay? We've also got laughter. And treatment, laughter is one of the best treatments you can have. If you've seen the film, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, I'm talking about the film, okay? And you can read the book as well. But in the film, there's a lady there talking about her experiences. She was diagnosed with breast cancer. And she used laughter as a treatment and it healed her. Okay, she didn't have treatment. She just stayed in and kept watching comedies and kept laughing about things and kept trying to see the brighter side in things. She wouldn't allow any negativity into her energy field at all. And that healed her. And that's the power of thought. Okay, so you have to remember, if you're worrying, you're saying, I've been worried, you're worried about the future, worrying, it creates dis-ease. You're not at ease in your life. And we all go through it, don't get me wrong, me too. I'm not saying, I never get worried about things. Of course I do. But the angels are saying to you, focus on laughter. Focus on understanding you are safe. Focus on breathing through the pain. Focus on knowing all is well. That's what the angels want you to focus on. Yeah, like Artsy says, add comedy channels. It's like when we think, we've got to remember, even if we enjoy seeing people cut up and, watching horror films and, watching murder mysteries, it's not nice energy, is it really? And I have to be honest, before me and George split up, I was watching all kinds of stuff like that. So what was I manifesting? Whereas now I'm watching more light-hearted things again, more things connected with romance and love, and, like I'm watching the Gilmore Girls again, and, high vibrational things. So really we are what we're giving our attention to. So think about, right, what have I been paying attention to? What have I been giving back to myself? And change what you're doing, and that will shift everything around. But call on Raphael, call on Jesus. You can turn it around today. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? It's been like shock and uncomfortable. Yeah, so change those words. The word shock itself is a shock. So say, right, I'm waking up to my true potential. I'm realising who I truly am. I forgive myself. I love myself. Do the Ho'oponopono prayer. Look in the mirror. I'm sorry. Say it to your body. Say it to your inner child. Say it to your own nerves. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. When I quit smoking, because I used to be a very, very heavy smoker and a very, very heavy drinker. I gave all that up when I was 30. Because I knew if I didn't, because alcoholism runs in our family, if I didn't, I knew I'm going to turn out like that. I'm going to go down that road. So I thought, right, I'm going to cut that out of my life. And I called on the angels to do that, and they did. I also cut caffeine and red meat out at the same time. So the point is, we choose to cut these things out of our life. We choose. And I used to be a very heavy smoker. You know, and what I did was when I quit smoking, I apologised to my lungs. I'm so sorry I put you through that. I apologise to my liver. I'm so sorry I put you through that. And honestly, I was like a binge drinker at one point. I used to run a pub. I used to drink men under the table. You probably can't see it now in me, but that's how I was. You know, everyone's got a past. It's like Sandra was the same. Everyone's got a past that we're not proud of, but that built us into who we are. And it helped us become someone brand new. So say to your body, I forgive you. Thank you for forgiving me. Apologise to yourself. You know, if there's a certain part of your body, say sorry to it. I'm sorry for doing that to you. You know, and even your mind, your brain, I'm sorry for putting you through this stress. I love you. Give yourself a love. Be kind and gentle to yourself, and that's going to move everything forward. I hope that helps, okay? And sending you so much love. Let me know how you get on. Lisa, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I'm having more pain with my digestive system lately. Is this a flare-up with my fibromyalgia or ascension symptoms? Thank you, lovely. Well, obviously, I will say to everyone, you know, if you are worrying, see a doctor. You know, I have to put that out there anyway because, you know, most of the things we go through are ascension. And if you see a doctor, they say, oh, there's nothing wrong, or it's this or that. But, you know, if you are worrying, obviously see a doctor, but listen to your own intuition over that. But, you know, obviously we did that reading and it come up. And I'm sharing a power cleanse on Saturday. And they're giving me fear because I feel there's fear being released, even me just saying that to you. You know, that you were safe, you know, knowing that you were safe. Like what I've just spoke about with Jacinta may have resonated with you in some way as well. But I'm doing a power cleanse on Saturday that's all about releasing. And it's connected with the stomach. You know, and I do feel that the divine masculine especially, and obviously your twin, is going through real processing and processing what they need to change and what they need to do and who they are and all of that. And that brings in stomach issues because when we process, it affects our digestive tract from here right down. So it's also you know, the esophagus, you know, the digestive tract. That's why we get heartburn, indigestion, and we get stomach pain, we get constipated, or we get diarrhea, or we go through pain and cramps and all these things. It's all connected. It's all connected. So, you know, it may well be the fibromyalgia. Again, I can't say that, but it may be that's the physical reason, but the spiritual reason is ascension. Does that make sense? It's like, for example, if you cut your finger, you know it's because you're releasing some kind of guilt or there's something you're worrying about. But it's still a cut on the finger. It's not like you say, oh, it's ascension, there's still a cut there. You know, like if you, you know, I don't know, break your leg, you can say, well, I'm being guided to slow down, and the spiritual reason is connected with movement, but we've still broke the leg. Does that make sense? It's like there is always something physical. There's a physical explanation, should I say, to everything that's going on, but there's always an ascension symptom or a spiritual reason behind it. That's why I created Twin Flames Ascension Oracle, you know, to connect with this deck. And I don't need to bring this out, but, you know, to connect with, you know, the digestive system. It's about processing. But, you know, be interesting. I mean, this is a great book. I mean, I rarely use this anymore, but, you know, this is a great book to just have in the cupboard. Okay, this is Heal Your Body by Louise Hay. And there's also a bigger version of this as well. My friend Tim has actually given me this. It says into my dear friend Liz, lots of love from Tim. He actually gave me this, and I give this to my mum, believe it or not, she had it in a room because anything she went through. But I'm really interested to see if fibromyalgia is in here. Fibromyalgia, I can never say that, but let me just see if it is actually in here. Because most things are in here. We've got a fibroid. There is a fibroid energy, but there isn't fibromyalgia itself as a word. But what it says is, I'll tell you what it says. Okay, it says, the spiritual reason why that manifests, okay, is nursing a hurt from a partner and a blow. This is exactly what it says. How powerful is this? A blow to the feminine ego. Now, you're the divine feminine, okay? You're the divine feminine. You've had a blow to your feminine ego because of what's gone on within the connection. So the way you overcome what's going on, and this is a great thing to affirm and say, I release the pattern in me that attributed or attracted to this experience. So affirm, I release the pattern in me that attracted this experience. I create only good in my life. So if you start affirming those things, even if you don't believe it when you're first saying it, it will turn into a belief. And that's going to move things forward, okay? So I released the pattern in me that attracted this experience. Because remember, we're always attracting things in. So we can blame the other person, but we're always attracting things in. So we have to take responsibility for what we are needing to learn and grow through. So affirm, I create only good in my life. So it's everything. It's a mixture of feeling the hurt that's happened and having that blow to the ego, the feminine ego, which is, you know, it's a natural thing. You can't say, oh, well, wish that hadn't happened. We've all got an ego. It happens. We all take things personally, and we have to rise above this energy. So it will be connected with that and the fact that your twin is going through processing all these amazing things happening within, because they are amazing, because she's transforming. She's becoming who she's meant to be. And as painful as that is, it's also mind-blowingly powerful. But it's also manifested as this physical thing, fibromyalgia, if I've said it right. But that's why, okay? So again, this is a really great book to get. The bigger version is called Heal Your... how you can heal your body. If you just type in Amazon Louise L. Hay, it'll bring up all the books. How to Heal Your Life, I think it is. But that's, I mean, a big, if you want to read a big book, if you just want the information that you need, it's there. Okay, and it's really powerful. Most things are in here, okay, most things. Okay, something I went through wasn't in here, but there you go. That's about connecting with your intuition. But when I connected with the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle, this is completely separate to that. When I created this deck, I channeled this deck through Archangel Raphael and my energy is Divine Feminine. Okay, and this is about processing. So they're both great tools to have, but really the tool you need is your own intuition. I hope that helps again. Let me bring you a message actually from Archangel Raphael. Here's the deck here. So what do you need to know right now? And again, like I said, I am doing... Yeah, that's too many cards. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. Too many cards. Can we just have a clear card, please? A clear card. Clear card for Lisa, please. The power cleanse on Saturday may also help. But it's a bit of an intense one. It's going to be done on the toilet, okay? So, you know... Just take it how it is, but it's a powerful one. But you'll know they're on Saturday. So it will heal naturally. So this is what the angels are saying to you. It will heal naturally, like pass through your system. But I have to say, you know, as a disclaimer, if you feel you need to see a doctor, then do that, you know. We've got dental work, which is also connected with decisions. So remember, dental work is when they make essential symptoms around making a change or making a decision. Now, she's clearly in and out of what to do. So she's going in and out of making decisions. So I'm not surprised there's dental work there. So if you start having any issues with the teeth, even if it's just a sensitive tooth or, you know, any bleeding in the mouth or anything like that, it's connected with decisions. And it's quite normal. It's quite normal for a twin flame to experience these things. It's quite normal for a light worker to experience these things. So the angel's saying it will heal naturally, it's quite normal, but you may have to have some dental work done. So it may be that you actually need dental work over anything else. So just take it how it resonates with you. Add tooth pain as well. There you go. So, you know, just take it as it resonates. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Miss Sakura, thank you for the donation. Hey, Nikki, sending you lots of love. Great to see you. Miss Sakura says, message, thoughts and feelings from Paul, please, today. So what do we need to know today from Paul? What do we need to know today from Paul? So we've got nothing will come of the situation as it is right now, okay? That's why you've got clarifying cards. So conclusions are within reach. So what this means is right now, something needs to change. And what I feel you need to know is whatever he's dealing with in his physical world, nothing will come of that situation. So for example, if he's talking to someone or if there's a karmic partner, nothing will come of that. Okay, the conclusion is within reach to move things forward because right now, whatever he's dealing with, whatever he's going through, it's testing your commitment and it's testing the connection. So I feel there may be someone around him right now and you need to know that nothing will come of that situation. So don't worry about it and think, oh, that's where he's going to be or think that's where he's going to spend his life because all it is a way the universe tests the love. And it's the way you stand up for the love, the way you trust yourself, the way you go within and recognise your truth. So you may feel right now like your commitment has been tested, but a conclusion is within reach. Things are turning around. Things are moving around with this new moon, the solstice energy around the full moon. Things are shifting. Okay, so if you're thinking, oh, we're never going to be together, that's what you're actually manifesting and creating. So instead of Paul loves me, because you know he does. Paul wants me because you know he does. Me and Paul have a future together because you know you do. So trust in that, and that conclusion will move into reach. But things are going to turn around for you around the full moon, and that's what you need to know, and that's around the solstice energy. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, let me just move the chat up, guys, bear with me a second. We've got Mon19, thank you for the donation. Any message from TJ? I rang him after 6 months when I saw his new DP vacane in Egypt. No answer, but he messaged he will call. He hasn't yet, but I feel new energy, or felt new energy. Well, he may not have answered because he wasn't ready in that moment. He had to prepare himself. So I feel he's preparing to reach out. Or he's preparing to call you, okay? So, and you're saying I felt new energy. So you know something is happening. Yeah, we've got communication is key. And this is the new moon in Gemini. Well, here we are. So communication is key. Communication is coming, but something does need to be released. Okay, so you can ask yourself right now, what do I need to release to have communication? What do I need to release to have the right kind of communication? And that could be your own fears. Could be your own struggles. It could be something you're worrying about within yourself. So when you release that, the communication is coming. So communication could come in any time. Okay, because you've got the new moon in Gemini energy here where we are today. So we've got take a reality check. And it feels like that's really what your person is doing right now, looking around at their life, realizing what they need to change. And they're also in high and low emotions, so they need to cool their emotions. And it feels like when your person connects with you, there's a lot of emotion. So they want to cool their emotion first to be able to move forward. Okay, they need to cool their emotion. This is why it's taking time. So taking a reality check is them looking at their life and say, what do I need to release to open up to you? What do I need to release to bring communication in? What do I need to release? And you're also saying, be my best self in career and business. So just be your best self. What that means is just be you. You know, what you're saying there is just do you and allow things to manifest, okay? What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know right now? We've got change your tune. So there may also be a change in tune. What I'm feeling with that first of all is that you may hear another song. You may have a song coming to you that gives you a message. Okay, and it may be a change. So maybe you've been hearing music and you're going to hear a change in the tune. But change your tune really means change your mood. Okay, change what you're focusing on. Put your energy into something else. So that could be career, it could be business, being your best self. So change what you're doing and the tune will change. So there is big change on the horizon here. That's what you're being guided to know. And Moonlight Serenade, this could again be receiving messages in music. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Rahul, thank you for the donation. And Rahul says, hi Liz, I can't able to get my intuition. Message from GS regarding our union. You can get your intuition. You just have to work on it a little bit, because when you feel you can't get into your intuition, it's because there's a block there. And usually the block is you're not in the present moment, okay? So you may be worrying about things in the past or the future. So breathe yourself back into the present moment. Close your eyes and breathe and listen. Affirm, I am safe. And then you calm your energy. Say to the angels, what is it you want me to know? What would you have me know? What would you have me do? What do I need to be aware of? And then your intuition will start perking up. Call on Archangel Raziel, the psychic angel, and Archangel Honiel, the angel of peace, to help you connect with that. Okay, to help you tune in and connect with your own intuition. Because everyone's got their own intuition. You just need to calm your energy. Sometimes we're so busy on our phone or with other things, we can't see the wood for the trees. So you just need to bring yourself back into the now. So what's the energy and the message regarding your union? And, usually it's stress energy that's stop blocking our own intuition. So there is going to be a powerful change. Expect powerful change, okay? Powerful change is coming in. This new moon, speed, car going past fast there, speed. So this new moon is turning things around. Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. And that's why that car just sped up there. Everything happens for a reason. So you've just got to be aware of what the universe is showing you. I could give you an example of being aware. Okay, because I'm going to Romania, I'm so excited next month, and I was talking to Victor, and Victor said make sure you bring a high SPF factor, like factor 50. And I was thinking 30, and Sandra had said 50, but I thought 30. And then I was watching Gilmore Girls last night, and they were on these sun lounges, and there was some sun cream next to them, and it got 50 on. And that's the angel saying, Liz, you need factor 50. And it may be just something that's, you know, you might think that how is that even relevant to what you're talking about, Liz? But it's how we're shown. It's how the universe shows us and says, right, I'm giving you the signs. It's up to you if you choose to receive that message. If you don't put 50 on, Liz, you're going to burn. You've been given the sign. It's your choice. We have free will. So it gives me angel bumps how the universe shows you the signs. So this is the truth. You know, also I'll tell you this as well, because this is really powerful. I shared it with members yesterday. I've been worrying about the trip to the extent where last week I was thinking, should I go? And that's my ego. It's ridiculous. And I saw yesterday, I just dropped on this shop. I walked in and I saw this book, okay? And I picked it up. It's in the other room and it's a puzzle book. And the angels were kind of saying, you just need to distract yourself with something. And on the front of the puzzle book, it says, dig deep, remain calm, and carrot on, or something like that. And carrot on. And what that's saying to me is, dig deep inside yourself to have the strength to go on this trip. You're going to Romania, and it's spelt out Romaine, and it was remain calm, but it was spelt Romaine, like Romania. Remain calm, you're going to Romania, and get your carrot on. You know, take carrot one with you. My carrot is my little baby, my mascot, my best friend, and you'll be fine. And that's the way the angels show you signs. So you have to be aware to receive the messages. And that's what I'm guided to share with you. I hope that helps, okay? Lee says you'll have a fab time. Exactly. But it's amazing how the ego gets in and tries to put you off doing things, isn't it? You know, the ego just creates a struggle that doesn't need to be there. The ego is crazy. The things the ego says is crazy. So, yeah, wigs with Liz. If anyone's wondering about my wig, I wear wigs because I'm going through perimenopause and I don't want to colour my hair. So, and I still want to feel feminine. And now I thought I'll just buy a wig to, you know, cover my hair when I'm going out or whatever. And now I'm kind of obsessed with wigs. And I'm loving wearing all kinds of colours, styles. It's like I've had this rebirth in me. I'm like, wow, I can have short hair. I can have long hair. I can be blonde. I can be dark. And I've just loved it. So I started a channel called Wigs with Liz. It's just a passion channel. You know, it's somewhere I just share my wigs. But yeah, I haven't got a problem with anyone coming on saying about wigs. I don't really care if people love my wigs or hate my wigs. I couldn't care less. Okay, I really don't care. But if you want to know why I'm wearing wigs and all that good stuff, it's all over on Wigs with Liz. Star Ruby, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, what will June bring to my connection, please, and thank you. So, what will June bring to the connection? What will June bring? So, the first card we've got coming up here is we've got a fiery climax approaches. Now, isn't this interesting? Repetitive energies coming through, a fiery climax. So, there's definitely things heating up. And obviously the weather is going to warm up anyway as we move towards summertime. But this is about things heating up in your connection. A fiery climax, which can also be something building up that's ready to explode. So something's going to come out. It can also mean the intensity of the passion. They're giving me fear there. You know, the fear being released to bring the passion in. The way it's intense. It's also a time for healing. So there's healing energy around right now, especially with this new moon right now. We've got conclusions are within reach. So things are happening to move things forward. Your commitment has been tested. And that's how you remain true to yourself. That's when you find your faith. That's when you must believe and continue to believe. So the ego doesn't get in the way. So if the ego gets in the way, it's the way that you can really show yourself your own faith by saying, this is just a test right now. It's a test in my commitment to my own self, to this love. And a test in my faith with heaven. Believe in God, because with God all is possible. So there's going to be a healing energy coming in, conclusions, and a fiery climax. So something big is shifting. I hope that helps, okay? So good things are coming in. Just keep an eye on the time, because I've got a lot going on today. That's why I came on a little bit earlier, and then we had the disaster with the sound going off. But really, it's not a disaster, because the sound going off is a huge sign to connect more with your feelings, to connect more with the telepathy, the telepathic communication, the way you can connect in the 5D. When there's a silence, it's always a sign to connect in a different way, that you are still connected, just in a different way. And that's what you're being guided to know. Hey, Pink, sending you lots of love. Good morning to you as well. Mwah, lots of love to you and your amazing, beautiful carrot. And, Carrot 1 is sending Daisy so much love. Okay, let's do a message for Clarice says, I had robin's feather land in my hand today. Wow. After I asked you about what robins meant. How amazing is that? That's a huge sign. It was an intense sense of peace. Thanks again. Let's do you a little message. Wow, really been guided to you again there. What do you need to know? This is the message coming through for you today. Beyond. So you're seeing beyond the 3D world and it's bringing magic in. So today, lift your consciousness above all worldly illusions. Remember the power that you have in every situation. You always have a choice in how you respond. Today, choose to turn your thoughts towards God. And by focusing your awareness beyond the illusions of the material world, the 3D world, you will experience simplicity and peace. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that helps, okay? I'm also going to bring in a message for Pink, who's just nipped in there. Let's bring in a message for Pink from this deck as well. The message for you, Pink, is everything changes. And it's also how things can change from bad to good in an instant, or from negative to positive in an instant. It says, a soft light radiates from your heart, and it illuminates those around you, and it transforms every situation you encounter. Maintain a positive attitude in spite of any difficulties that you may perceive. No matter the circumstances, remain a source of true joy. Everything changes when it's bathed in the light of the divine. Isn't that beautiful? And let me bring you in a message for your journey as well. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? We've got surrender to the divine. Wow. So the angel's saying when you give it to heaven, when you surrender this journey, that's when all the doors open. And that's what you're being guided to know. And I feel this may also be a message from your Daisy. A soft light radiates from my heart. So it's also the love that you've felt through having that connection. So powerful. And I totally get that as well. My little Carrot 1 is just my everything. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do a message for Debra. Says, any message for me from my dad and loved ones today? So this is for Debra Fletcher. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to know, okay? So the message coming through is I'm youthful and sprightly again. Now, this is a beautiful message to come through because, when people age and go through illness or go through deterioration and then pass away, they lose things like, they give me the word elasticity. That vibrant energy, jumping for joy, that kind of thing. It's like my mum, when my mum passed over, for example, because my mum couldn't speak properly because she had a feeding tube in, she had a tongue removed. She went through certain things when she had mouth cancer. And it was like she felt she was a completely different person. She had to accept herself in that way. And what I'm trying to say is, after when she passed away, when I got back from the hospital, there was a bird sitting on her bedroom window singing the most gorgeous song. It was beautiful. And it did its little song and it went on and on and on. It must have been 5 minutes it sang this song for. And then it kind of went, what? And then it flew off. And I thought, that's my mum saying, I've got my voice back, Liz. And I feel what the message is for you today from your dad and loved ones is that they are youthful and sprightly again. So in other words, whatever made their body cumbersome or whatever physical things they were going through that maybe robbed them of their youth and sprightliness, which is about, spriteful is about just being joyful and youthful and, just feeling good about things. They've got that back. So that's what you're being guided to know. And it's so important we remember that. That's why when we have dreams of our loved ones, they usually come to us in a youthful way. When they were younger. It's like, I remember when they come in dreams. I remember when my mum said, I had a dream about your dad last night, Liz, and he was so gorgeous. He came to me when he was 25 or, and he said, where have you been, Tony? I've been travelling, Christine. I've been finding things out. I've been understanding things. Isn't that powerful? because they come to you in that way. So your family, okay, your dad, your loved ones in heaven are letting you know that they are youthful again. And that's something to enjoy and to remember you're here, so live. I hope that helps, okay? And Patricia, thank you for the donation, honey. Happy new moon. May I have a moon message? Of course you can. A message for the new moon. A message for the new moon. A message for the new moon. The message is your dreams need a practical plan. And it feels like, since the Taurus season, you've known that. Okay, you've known that, okay, I have a dream of being with this person, or I have a dream of whatever it is that you desire. I need to put a plan in place, or there needs to be a plan in place for that to happen. And it feels like that's what's manifesting now. So the practical plan it's being understood and it's being executed. So in other words, the plan is forming to move things together. Your dreams, whether it's of being with your twin or it's a dream of something else you've got, you're going to receive the guided action steps to take, or it's going to start falling into place for it to happen. So your dreams need a practical plan. And this is also about taking back your power, remembering who you are. We've got abundance, and these dreams could be of abundance. And remember, abundance, as we know, it's not just about money and material things. It's about being healthy, being rich in all things, being rich in love and happiness and joy and blessings and feeling blessed. So it feels like your dreams of abundance need a practical plan. And those things are being manifested, and those things are falling into place now. We've also got make time for self-love, because that will balance your energy out and it will lighten things up. And lighten up by giving any problems or concerns to heaven, and that will release any blocks. So with the timelines coming in here, we've got Taurus energy really started shifting things forward. So the energy around April, and then we've also got the energies of August with the Leo. We've got the Scorpio energy of October, and we've got the Libra energy, which is also October as well. So yeah, really between now and October. Okay, and if anyone's wondering why I've got the dates written down, I'm not an astrologist, okay? I don't know everything about everything. I'm an angel therapist. I get guided. We're not all meant to know everything about everything, but we know what we need to know. So I feel the energy here is between now and August time, and then from August to October, there's going to be huge shifts in making your dreams of abundance a practical plan. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Powerful. So big thank you to everyone who donated there. Daisy said, I just love your deck on right side, madam. Can I get any guidance from it kindly? Thank you, God bless. On the right side, is it this deck you're talking about? Thank you for your angelic time and energy. Welcome, honey. Is it this one you're talking about? Is this the one you mean? Or is it one of the Moonology decks? Let me know. I can pull you a card from all of them anyway. But I think you mean this one. Yes, this one. Yeah, this one. If you don't know what it is, it's Messages of Life, but it's not the Healing Energy Oracle. But I'll bring you a card in from this one as well. It's the by Mario. That's the creator there, Mario Duguay or Duguay or however that's pronounced. And this is Messages of Life. And this one I'll also bring in by the same person is the Healing Energy Oracle. Okay, so I'll bring you a message in from both. So this is for Daisy. Okay, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Jacinta says, I just saw a post about pregnancy and another of a baby. Wow, well, there you go. That's a huge sign that it's going to be okay, isn't it, Because if you've got no ovaries, you can't have a baby. So you are clearly going to keep your ovaries. I feel that's what you're being shown. Okay, or, you're going to be okay. You know that anyway. You know it's resonating with you. So this is a message then coming in for Daisy. Remain in the light, okay? So the angel's saying to you today, observe and take time to think calmly and wisely, and then you'll go forward with complete confidence, knowing that you will succeed. No matter what happens today, remain in the light. Maintain your faith, and that will maintain balance and equilibrium. In this way, you nurture your soul, and you become a strong and steady representation of the light. And what I'm seeing there is the doors opening for you today. So doors opening today to move you forward. And also we've got elevation and we've got the divine fruit. Wow. So this is really about the way you elevate your mind and you lift up your vibration is by focusing on the fruit of the spirit, which is kindness, compassion, all those things. So free yourself from fear and trust the universe. Direct your thoughts to the beauty inside you and around you. Use your spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light, and you'll rise above all doubt. And as you work to improve and free yourself, you will strengthen your foundations. Your intellect is light, your heart is warmth, and your soul is strength. You are nurtured by the divine sun. The fruit that you bear reflects your inner light. So it's all about you connecting with your inner light. And what I'm connecting with here is the sun is obviously the warmth of the sun, but I'm feeling this as well as Jesus, because Jesus is the divine sun. And he's saying, I'm nurturing you right now, and I'm helping you to reflect your inner light. So Jesus actually helping you to walk in the fruit of the Spirit and to be in the energy of unconditional love. They give me a block in the throat there. So also any blocks are being released. And the thing is as well, you know, you can see the feminine and masculine energies as the sun and the moon. So, you know, I always connect with the feminine as the sun, but, you know, a lot of people say the masculine is the sun. And the thing is, we are both energies anyway, because the sun is the warmth and the moon is the reflection. You know, so I feel this also, you being nurtured by your twin flame journey and connecting with that energy too, or his or her energy too. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to pull a card for Sam. Sam says, can I have a message from Asif and know what he's going through? I'm giving him space and letting him contact me when he is ready. So, and that's a good thing, you know. So ego is in the way and he wants to overcome his ego, and the adjustments are required. This card's moving as well. So the message is, he knows he needs to make adjustments to move forward to you, but his ego is in the way. So he knows he needs to release his ego. That's all his fear and the struggle and everything that's going on to be able to move forward. And the conclusion is within reach. Okay, that's what you need to know. The conclusions are within reach. So in other words, he is going to reach out soon. You're doing the right thing, allowing him to reach out to you, because that's allowing him to make the required adjustments. So things are happening. Don't let your ego get in the way by saying, oh, I've got to reach out, or going into fear. Just allow things to unfold naturally. I hope that helps, okay? Have a great day, Lisa. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you so much love. Hey, Chris, sending you lots of love. We're going to do a message for Kritka. Says, hi, Mum, message for me from the angels. So what do the angels want you to know? What do the angels want you to know? This is for Kritka. Here's your message, okay? The message is everything changes. Everything changes. And I feel this is also a message everyone needs to hear right now, because everything changes. Things can be bad 1 minute and they can shift into great the next. Just like we can be on top of the world and then we go into ego. So it's about being okay with where you are. Affirming, I am safe. And knowing that whatever you're going through, if it's a struggle, it will pass. It's not going to last. You know, we go through natural valleys in life and we go through highs. We go through, you know, those peaks as well. So we go through highs and lows because it's how we grow. So everything changes. So the message for you is, a soft light is radiating from your heart. And it's illuminating those around you and transforming every situation. So in other words, when you shine your light, it will change things in your life. It will open hearts. It will create dramatic change. Everything and everyone you encounter is assisting you with growth. So maintain a positive attitude in spite of any difficulties, anything that you may perceive. So remember, difficulties are a perception. So everything that's happening to you, okay, let me just lift my wig up there, it's grabbing on my ear. Everything that we go through is a perception. Everything is neutral. So in other words, something could be happening to you and it's your perception that makes it negative or positive, light or dark, good or bad. Okay, it's a neutral thing. So you perceive how it is. So you have the choice in this moment to say, this isn't a difficulty, this is an opportunity. No matter the circumstances, remain a source of true joy. Everything changes when it's bathed in the light of the divine. In other words, when you see it all through the eyes of love, not fear, everything will change. And that's your message. I hope that helps, okay? Let's see what time it is. I'm going to have to go off very soon. I'm going to do a message for Indigo. Says, may I have a message or guidance about my trip to Montreal? Will I make successful connections towards a career in Cirque du Soleil? Thank you and God bless. Wow, Cirque du Soleil, amazing. So the message is inner work. You must do the inner work. So this is the message. This really resonates here. God is bringing you ideal situations for your inner healing. So this trip is bringing in an ideal situation for you to heal something within you. And this may be a personal goal you have. It may be about you gaining more confidence, working on your skills, the things you're tuning into to do what you want to do. As you become aware of your weaknesses, you turn them into strength. So I feel this trip is going to help you turn what you perceive to be weaknesses, remember that's always a perception, into a strength. Direct your thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Well, stage. And obviously stage of your life means every chapter, but because they're using the word stage, I really feel that's about your career in Cirque du Soleil. So stage, that word's coming through for a reason. So direct your thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of your life. So I really feel this is working for you. Darkness turns into courage and therefore you get stronger. Isn't that powerful? So I feel definitely this is the right opportunity for you to get what you want. I hope that helps, okay? Lotus Bloom, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, may I have a message about creating financial abundance in my life from the angels? I'd also love guidance about how to respond to my DM. Respond with love. Respond with love. Don't react in fear. Respond with love. But take your time. Okay? Take your time. We've got joy. Respond with joy. Like a child, discover joy in the simplicity of life. So make it simple. Don't try and force anything to happen or bring up stress or, make it serious. Just be playful and joyful. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. So in the moment, enjoy being in the moment. Even the smallest joy is a great source of light. So remember, the fact that you are going to be communicating is a source of joy. Don't want it to be more. Just enjoy it in the moment. That's how you respond. So let's bring in some messages about money. Remember, money is energy. So the more you trust that you deserve to have everything in your life, the more you'll have. Don't get stressed about it. So Archangel Ariel is the angel of abundance, so you can call on her to assist you. She's saying, oh my goodness, I've got angel bumps. Look at this. You've got joy and you've got joy. Wow, okay? The best things in life are free. Happiness is its own reward. So in other words, the more happy you are, the more blessings you have. The more money will naturally flow in because you're feeling happy. When you're happy, you are a magnet to what you desire. Pay bills with love. Give, and this changed my life years ago when I started doing this. I read it in the Magic by Ron Byrne and it changed my life because I was thinking, oh God, I've got to pay the gas bill or I've got to pay the phone bill or think about the amazing things that come from those services. The fact that the phone bill means you're connected with everyone and everything and you were safe. We feel safer when we've got our phone. What would you pay for safety? You'd pay everything. So, and gas, it allows you to feel warm. So you put your heating on, whatever it is. Give thanks for each service provided for you and you'll always feel good about paying your bills. And then you have more money because you're not paying anything with resentment. And the thing is, when you pay something out, it always comes back to you in a different way. 888, your financial dreams and material goals are manifesting. So the angels are showing that to you. So if you start seeing 888, it's a huge sign that your dreams are coming true. And also surrender, let go of all the struggles, all the fears, all the worries, all the doubts around money or material things in all directions of time. So surrender, give it to Archangel Ariel. Say, I give thanks when I pay my bills, I pay them with love. Thank you for the services. This card's moving as well. And there's the card on top there, the joy card again. This is the main card. Let go of all the struggles and focus on joy. And remember, the best things in life are free. Song, who sang that? Janet Jackson. The best things in life are free. So have faith, okay? Shada, thank you for the donation. I need some guidance on my current career situation. What does Archangel Ariel want you to know? What does Archangel Ariel want you to know? Plants. Okay, now what I'm feeling first of all is you have to plant a seed. So when you plant a seed and you nurture that seed, it's going to grow. So what you focus on grows. So if you focus on something, doing something you want to do and enjoy doing, it's going to grow. Okay, if you're not enjoying what you're doing and you're focused on that, that's going to grow too. So you've got to plant the seeds in a wise way. And this is about plants in general as well. There's a message here for you as well, but I feel what I need to share with you is it's time to plant seeds of joy. Like I've just spoke about joy. Plant seeds that bring in joy. If you're not enjoying what you're doing and you're focused on doing that, it's going to bring more struggle in. So affirm, I live my life with joy. I am successful. I live my life with passion and purpose, and then the doors will open. So bring a plant into the place where you work or where you deal with your finances, or even where you think about what you desire, and it will help to increase oxygen and energy, which also increases flow and financial flow. Plants. But I feel the message is to plant a seed right now, to plant a seed and to think, right, what do I really want to do? Is what I'm doing today serving me or not serving me? And that will open the right doors. I want a clear card, please, angels. A clear card. So remember, if you're watching this and something's resonating with you, even if it's for someone else, it will be for you. We've got open to the universe. So be open to what the universe wants to bring to you. Affirm, I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. So that's you knowing that you have confidence in your values. You are valuable. You have potential. And you have abilities that people will pay for. In other words, you have things you can give. You are a valuable asset to any business. So start thinking about that. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do a message for Arisdorf. I'll say, Aras, thank you for your donation. How thinks Novin to reunion with me? So is there going to be a reunion, okay? Is there going to be a reunion between you and your person? What do you need to know? Jump straight out. The card coming out here is luck is on your side. So yes, there is going to be a reunion, and it's a very lucky time for that to happen. Now, the angels always give me the furthest timeline. Okay, so it's going to happen between now and December time. Okay, so between now and December with the Sagittarius energy, that's when this is going to happen. So focus on self-love, focus on peace, have faith, because you are going to reunite. It's a lucky time. So we've got harmony, but it will reunite when it's in harmony and balance. So be open to the divine being within you. But remember, this is what the angel is saying to you. You are you were born in the image of God. God created you in his image. Therefore, you have the power to bring light into this situation in your life. Turn any darkness in you into something beautiful. In other words, forgive and heal, let go of the past. In the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, you'll find harmony. So what needs to be released right now is any anger, resentment, or doubt to bring this reunion in, and that's going to bring in a harmonious reunion. And you can also call on Archangel Raguel to bring it in. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do a message for Raining Dawn says, Liz, you are positively glowing. Thank you so much, honey. Growing young day by day. Thank you. Liz, pull out one card for me in the twin. You look like Alice Cullen from Twilight. I read Heal Your Body book, very resonating. Well, what a compliment that is, because she is really beautiful. So thank you. I've got my pixie on today. So the message for you, look at this with you and your twin. One card, the new moon in Taurus. I know we're not in Taurus, but the new moon is saying to you, because you've taken back your power, prosperity lies ahead. And your person is also taking back their power. So what I'm feeling is there's been a shift in your connection since the Taurus season in April. Something has been shifting and moving forward to bring prosperity in. So there's going to be a very prosperous time for you and your twin flame in the future. And I'm going to pull you a card from this deck as well. What do you need to know? This deck's bigger than me. One card, please, angels. A clear card. A clear card. There it is. Elevation. Wow. So your journey is shifting to the next level. So free yourself from fear and trust the universe. Direct your thoughts to the beauty inside and around you, and use your spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light and love and rise above all doubt. Isn't that powerful? I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for that compliment. I'll take that. I'll claim that. We're going to do a message for Embracing Light Within. Says, hi Liz, any message from SB? What is he feeling for me? So what is SB feeling for you? What is SB feeling for you? We've got believe in the impossible. So, SB is starting to believe in the impossible, believing in himself, believing in the love, the situation. So this is a big sign of things turning around. And the message for you is also to believe in the impossible, because with God, all things are possible. I hope that helps, okay? America, I'm sending you so much love. I've just seen your message, something to do with a dog. I found out he passed in his sleep. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm sending you so much love. Rocky, the best of dogs, passed in his sleep last night. I'm so sorry for your loss, but remember, he'll be right by your side. And he's on a new journey now. And I feel he's saying to you, I've freed you up for new things. So whether that's having another dog or maybe you've got more freedom now to go somewhere and do something. But it feels like he's saying, I'm giving you a fresh chance. That's coming through intuitively. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm so sorry for your loss. We've got Jigisha. Sorry, Jigisha says, will Lisha and I date? Okay, will Lisha and I date? Will Isha and you date? Okay, message coming through is have faith. If this is something you truly want and you see this as a dream of yours, have faith. And I feel you may be dreaming of each other. Conclusions are within reach, so you're going to know very soon. Okay, but I feel the message is you've got to have faith in this, believe in what you're feeling, and it will bring in a conclusion. The conclusion is, going on a date, and I feel that's what the conclusion is. It's actually that you will go on a date. And then the conclusion is you're not thinking anymore, are you going to date? Because the conclusion is within reach, if that makes sense. So I feel you may even have a dream about this, okay? But have faith in your dreams of being with this person because the conclusion is within reach. And I feel you're going to know one way or the other. And it's very likely it's going to be a date, okay? So let me see what else the angels want you to know. Yeah, we've got moving to a new phase in your life, okay? So definitely feels like you're moving forward. You're ready for something now. You're ready for a change. So you're leaving the past behind to begin again. That's the message. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do a message for Giotti. What's the message for me from the angels? This is for Giotti. The message is being true, okay? Be true to yourself and others. And when you do that, you remove any mask and you stop creating illusions. Have confidence in who you are and reveal the good in yourself to others. Do not hide or prove anything to anyone. You don't need to hide or prove anything to anyone. Replace shame with the power of love and truth. Now, if that message isn't resonating with you directly, this will be about your special person. Okay, they don't want to wear a mask anymore. They want to stop doing that so they can reveal their true self, so they can just be themselves. And then they haven't got to try or hide or prove anything to anyone. And they can replace any shame with love and truth. So I feel the message is for you, be true to yourself and everything else will follow. I hope that helps. Okay, guys, I'm going to go off because I've got a busy one today. I am going to be live again on Saturday. I don't think I'm going to be live tomorrow. I might be, though. You never know. I might not be, though, because I've got other stuff to do. But they are giving me, and anyway, I probably will be live. But I'm definitely going to be live on Saturday. So if you don't catch me tomorrow, I'll be live on Saturday. But you can always click anywhere during today's replay and receive a message. And anyone who is coming over from the other live, I have answered your question if you donated. So I'm sending you so much love. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.